Hi, Chris from InFocus here with another photo retouching tip. How to enlarge or reduce breasts in a photo. This is a stock photo downloaded from Unsplash, a super great website for all your photographic or your stock image needs. So basically we're looking at a photo of a girl in a bikini, and for the first part we're going to enlarge her breasts. What you do is you duplicate the layer. Never work on the original layer, because if you make any mistakes you don't have the original photo to work on. So what I did is I duplicated the layer and I went into the liquify tool. You go filter, liquify, and you will then have an option of brushes on the left hand side. You click, you either can press B or you click the bloat tool. Make the brush a reasonable size and slowly you click on the breast area until you achieve the size of the breast that you want. On the bottom left, I think the curve in the bikini top can be slightly more rounded to make it more aesthetic. So I've done a little bit of tweaking to make that rounder. Okay, so now here is the before and after. Not everybody wants breasts enlarged. Most people are happy with their shape and their look. I do occasionally get people inquiring about breast reduction in their retouching. Recently I had a wedding batch retouch and the client was not happy with the breast size. She felt her breasts were too large. So what I've done is I'm going to now reduce the original breasts. So I duplicate another layer so I can work on the original layer. And once again go filter, liquify. Be very careful with this because Photoshop has a filter memory. So if you go filter and if you look at the drop down, the first liquify you see, if you click on that, it will actually remember the previous liquify job that you've done, and straight away you'll see that the breast will be enlarged because that was the last job I did. So be careful of that. I've just pressed Command Z or backwards in the history, and I click on filter, and if I scroll down past the first liquify you'll see the second one. You click on that, you'll open into the liquify pane. So instead of clicking on the bloat tool, you click on the pucker tool, and with that you slowly click on the breast and you'll see them being reduced in size. Once you're happy with the size, you can also adjust slightly with a warp tool at a small size. You can do finer adjustments to the image. One thing you need to be very careful of, if you look at the buckle, I've intentionally used the pucker tool on that. It's what you call a Photoshop fail. If you don't pay attention to what's around you and you pucker away at objects that people will know don't look like that, people will criticize the quality of your work. So always bear in mind and click the before and after to make sure that you only shape the parts that you want, not things in the background or not parts of clothing and things that will be a giveaway of that. So once you exit the liquify tool, you'll see that you can toggle between the three layers. There's one where the breasts have been enlarged, the other one where the breasts have been reduced, and obviously the background layer, which is the original photo. So you can toggle through all three of them. Check that there's nothing unusual in the final retouched photo, and lastly you click File, Save. I usually save as a TIFF file because there's layers, that way you preserve the layers. You can also save as a Photoshop file. It really depends on your preferences. Once again, I hope this has been of a help to you, and feel free to contact me if you have any retouching inquiries or subscribe to my channel. Thank you.